Oh, what else is in this week's parsha? Look at this. The chapter that equates the death penalty with excision. You learned the QC. So look at this. We said before, the Rambam points out that really there's kares is a punishment for all sorts of averos, but that's averos that a person can't somehow is evading punishment from Beis Din. So there's some averos he gets kares, and if he were to be lashed by the Beis Din, that would atone for it, and then he wouldn't get kares anymore. So there's a whole list of mitzvahs like that. Thou shalt not. And then the Rambam points out that really, for all the mitzvahs for which the Torah prescribes misas Beis Din, the person should be killed, capital punishment, those are also a form of kares. Except instead of getting lashes to save him from the kares, he gets put to death, and that saves him from the kares. So where do we see this in the Torah? Where do we see that the prohibitions that if a person were to violate them, he'd be hit with kares are also the violations for which a person would be put to death are also forms of isuri kares. Where is that? It's Rashi to this week's parsha. It says here, Ushmartem et Shabbat, you shall keep the Sabbath. You shall keep the Sabbath. Ki kodesh hilachem, what is sacred to you. Use. Mechaloleh mot yuma. Okay, anybody who desecrates it or her desecrators shall surely die or be put to death. Ki kol seva melachavin ifnatha hanefesh ahi mikerav hameha. For anybody who does malacha thereon, okay, shall be cut off. That soul shall be cut off from within its people. See that? And then in the next pasuk it says, 6 days do malacha, and on the seventh day there's a Sabbathon, holy to the Lord. Anybody who does malacha thereon, on the Sabbath day, shall be put to death. So Rashi points out, if you have witnesses, so they could put him to death in the Beis Din. But if not, he's going to get kares. Okay? Without witnesses. So there you go. And the point that it also equates here, what is desecrating the Sabbath? It's Kodesh. Mahalalel moth yumah, which means those who desecrate it will be put to death. How do you desecrate it? One might have said, well, by I don't know, not having Oneg Shabbos or whatever it is, or denying Sabbath. No, it means someone who does malachim. So later we're going to see this week's in 2 weeks from now, they're going to have, aside from doing malacha, it's going to specifically say, and don't light fires. And Chazal learned something from that. Why that specifically? We see that this is the conclusion of the mitzvah to build the Mishkan. And then before Moshe Rabbeinu tells the people to build the Mishkan, then we have, once again, don't forget, keep Shabbos. You could do malacha only 6 days a week. You can't do malacha even for the Mishkan on the seventh day. So Chazal said, what is malacha? Anything they did in the construction of the Mishkan. So why do you have to mention fire specifically? Okay, there's a limud in there.